Good morning, my Ape are back. Here's the plan. Absolutely no footage of catch basins. We're finished, we're done. None of those. The build will focus on septic tanks. Well, the one septic tank they're still working on. Ceilings, skim coat, topping of floors. There won't be any more work on plumbing today because our plumber's gone. Found pastures new. There won't be any electrical today either because Mr. Jesse's not back yet from visiting with his brother. So I think it's predominantly paint on the ceilings, skim coat on walls, topping on floors, septic tanks. What could possibly... Oh, and by the way, we got a new delivery. Go wrong. Monday morning's ritual. Normally, we'll start with a prayer. If we do, we lead them to it out of respect, and then we come back. So, hold on just a second. There we go. And as is normal now, Elson's in charge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6,
How do those numbers work again?
2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. May na yata. Kahit kending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I'm trying to join in. Come on, if you're at home, even if you're sitting down, join in here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can do this one sitting down.
6, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3,
You can kind of do this one sitting down.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jogging. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, this one's more difficult.
7, 8, 7,
Just lift your legs.
4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And that was a challenge.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Just the arms. Off you go.
5, 6,
Higher.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go. Does that feel better? This morning, more focus here on the septic tank. Sorry about the noise. The concrete mixer is chugging away behind me. I would imagine they'll get a lot of this done today. I would think they'll get the 2 chambers defined and probably get some plaster on those walls. At least part of those walls. Here is our new delivery. So far, I think 4 puppies. I'm guessing maybe not finished yet. And Manny, who took one of our other dogs quite recently, he's got more than he bargained for because that dog's just had 8 puppies. This one though is a puppy making machine. We are in George's room, front of the house, in the middle. And measuring is going on ahead of topping of this floor. So they'll put down those concrete guidelines, raised guide bars, I suppose, ahead of actually putting the flooring in. We are told the flooring should come this week. However, before they put the flooring down, they will have to, or they want to, finish all the painting up here, at least as far as base coats are concerned. I'm not sure about finished colours. They will want to finish all the skim coat on the walls. And they have to deal with these areas where the air conditioners are. So it might still be quite some time before we get actual flooring material put down. We'll see how the week goes. This is Jack's bathroom, and I could have chosen any of them. It's just to tell you that we were once again in the tiling store, home goods store, CW Home Depot, and we have once again chosen all the tiles for all of the bathrooms, and we've been told they're all in stock. I wouldn't be at all surprised though if we were to get a call later on to say, oops, sorry, no, that one's gone. Hopefully all the tiles will be on their way. We were just checking with Erwin and Marvin about the number of coats of material that go on walls, and they just confirmed that basically it is 3 skim coats followed by one of the flat, what they call the flat coat, the undercoat, and then one coat of whatever the finish is. That's what they'll be working on. I don't think they'll be getting to finished paint colours yet because we haven't confirmed those with the builder. Yves is in the master bedroom, just splashing a bit of water down, I think, ahead of a little bit of clean up in here, which they'll do before they start the topping. It's a little bit after lunch, and Erwin down in the septic tank, carrying on with the plastering. They've got quite a long way with it. I would think that will be finished by the end of the day. And maybe they'll make a start on that separating wall. We'll see. This is new. We thought this might be coming towards the end of last week, but here we go. The ceiling underneath the master bedroom balcony. O'Donnell's got quite a bit of the metal frame in already. Mr. Rene has got most of these guides in place in George's room. In Sabrina's room, Singing Marvin and Original Rico filling in the gaps. So the floor is being prepared in this room. They're checking how level it is as they go. And I imagine we'll find that when they're done all this, these changes in elevation will have disappeared that we looked at on Saturday. Almost finished in here. In the upstairs hallway, more painting has been going on. That's the second layer of paint, I think all the way across here actually. They've done all of that today. Melvin is up high in the area just inside the front door, so the double height area, putting the mud and tape in there. Quite a big area to do here. It stretches all the way back over my head and a little bit beyond. Takes some time to do all this. It's 4:30, the bell has gone, and we'll start here on the septic tank number 2, where it wasn't a lot more progress. Looking at it, they kind of finished off the plastering, except for the sections you can see where the dividing wall will go. So not a great deal more of visible progress here. There is some visible progress here underneath the floor of the master bedroom balcony. The first parts of the ceiling are now in place. So what's that, 40%? There or thereabouts. In Sabrina's bedroom. If this is the topping process, I guess what this is topped. It's all done. In George's room, we're only semi-topped. So just at the moment, it looks like they've finished the guides for the height. It's not easy to make out from back here, and I'm not clambering up on platforms to get you closer, but Melvin did get quite a lot of mud and tape in place towards the far end of this ceiling over the front door, stretching back, well, almost to halfway in parts, but clearly still a lot more to do. This is Alex's room at the back of the house in the middle, and it just highlights that there is still quite a lot more skim coat to be done all around upstairs. I think none of the bedrooms yet have the full 3 coats, so quite a way to go. We have some painting on the carport. MBLC. I have absolutely no idea whether that has any meaning at all. Mark Vivori suggested taking a look at the readings on the solar system before the end of the day, so while there is still a little bit of sunlight, and although it's a bit overcast now, there is still some, and then taking a look first thing in the morning. So that's what I'm going to do, take a couple of photos right now of what's showing on the displays, and then we'll come back tomorrow morning, or I'll come back tomorrow morning and see what it looks like when it's had no sun for several hours. That is the end of the day. A day in which we managed to avoid any conversations about catch basins, although somehow this thing has edited itself and a bit has snuck in. But it's been really about septic tanks, about mud and tape, about painting, about the ceiling on the balcony or under the balcony at the front. Before we go, I just wanted to say that the comments I've fallen way behind, and it is becoming a little bit of a struggle to keep up. So historically I have always replied to every comment. I'm not sure if I can keep doing that because the volume of comments has increased. I'll keep trying for a little bit longer and see how we get on. I should also say thank you to Harold Norman, who's been binge watching and has been commenting on every video along the way. Maybe 1 or 2 more of you have binge watched as well. I mean, I'm grateful for any watching, whether it's as we go or binge watching, but anyone that is sitting down and watching a lot of this build in a fairly short space of time, credit to you. Are you mad? But anyway, so yeah, thanks to Harold for the flow of comments that have come with all the videos. Thanks to anybody else that's watching, of course. It doesn't matter if it's binge or just you've been watching from near the beginning or halfway through and you just watch as they come out. We are very, very grateful. That's it. End of the day. I think tomorrow we're still actually slightly further away from getting floors laid, whether it's tiles or something else. I think there is a bit more work to be done based on what they've told me today with ceilings and walls before they're going to put any finished floor surfaces down. So we might have to be a little bit more patient with that. But overall, not a stupendously exciting set of events today, although we did have new puppies. See you tomorrow.